Hello everyone, hello pro traders, welcome to GW Pro Trading Community. It's been Michael here as always, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the three indicators you need on your chart. Alright, so any trader, any strategy, this indicator will also help you or also improve you as a trader and also give you the best. Alright, this indicator doesn't lag. Alright, unlike other indicators that gives you lacking information. All right, this indicator doesn't lag and it will put you up to speed as to what you want to do if you're trading any strategy and you work on all strategy. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. If you're new to this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also smash on the notification bell on this channel so you'll be getting information whenever I post content such as this one. Alright, the very first on our list, we're going to be looking at the daily percentage change. Alright, so what kind of strategy are you trading? Alright, are you looking at a counter trend trading? Are you a trend following trader? Or are you trading any strategy of your choice? This indicator is also there to also assist you in order to give you an idea of what to do. Alright, so first before we start, I'm going to be adding a market into my chart, and this is what it will look like. All right, so you have a market added. This one, all right, is going to what it will like. So what I'm going to be doing first, I'm going to be taking out these lines. All right, so I'm just going to hit and then click on Control G. This will take out the grid lines. All right, it will take out the grid lines from my chart, and I'm going to have it such as this one. All right, so I'm having this on a bar. I don't want to have this on a bar. All right, but however, this indicator doesn't respect anything, so it doesn't look at if you're trading with a bar or you're trading with a candlestick or you're trading with a line. All right, so I'm going to just leave it at this. All right, I'm going to go down to the 15 minutes time frame. All right, this indicator doesn't respect time frame. It works across all the time frames. So if you're looking at using this indicator, it's going to give you an idea of what to do over a certain period and irrespective of the time frame which you are at the moment. All right, so it's not going to give you a lagging information unlike other indicators. All right, so this one is going to give you up-to-date information and constantly feeding you with whatever you need to see in the market to help you in any strategy. All right, so first I'm going to be sharing with you the daily percentage change and what it does. All right, so this is an indicator which I use personally on my chart, and I have it in all my charts, and that also have improved my trading life, and I want to share it with you guys because I know it's going to also improve your trading life as well. All right, so first we want to look at the daily percentage change, and here with the indicator. All right, so if you don't know how to install the indicator on your chart, you just go ahead and then click the link, all right, on the description here, and then that will take you directly to how you can do that on your chart. All right, so here I've installed this already on my chart. It's a custom indicator. It doesn't come with my indicator as well, or it doesn't come with my Mt4. All right, so for the essence of this video, I'm going to be using a demo account. So I'm on a demo account. All right, so it's not a real account. I'm a demo account for the sake of this presentation because I want to share with you step by step live on everything that's going to happen, and you don't want me sharing this on my live account. All right, you don't want me losing some real money. All right, I don't want to be losing money on these tutorials. All right, it's not worth it. All right, but I'm going to give it to you free of charge. All right, so these are all free indicators, and if you want to go over to get this indicator, you just go over to the channel of this. All right, the Telegram channel of this channel here. There's a link to that and on the description of this video below, and you're going to download everything from that channel free of charge. All right, it doesn't take anything. All right, so first we're looking at the daily percentage change. I'm just going to drag it here to my chart. I'm going to add it to my chart. All right, so when you drag it to your chart, you're going to be having it this way. All right, so it's going to be coming with a custom input. All right, you don't need to change anything with this one. All right, you don't need to change anything with this one, as everything as it is. All right, you don't want to change anything with this one because only thing we want to change is looking at a time shift. All right, for this one, time shift for this starts minus 12 and also plus 12. All right, if you're looking at the time shift, all right, for this one here, I don't want to be looking at anything. So I want to see the weekly change. I want to see the monthly change. That's why I have it all to be true. All right. I want to see those two changes. All right. Because understand that this is a daily percentage change. All right. But in this one, I'm going to have to mark this true. All right. If you mark this false, all right, you're not going to be seeing the monthly and also the weekly change. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my chart. And for this one, the visibility, I'm going to leave it like that. You don't want to change anything with the color because it doesn't have any color, and you don't want to just go here and then mark. There's some indicators which you want to come and then allow the DLL import. All right, this one doesn't require that. Everything by default comes as it is. So what you want to go do is just go ahead, click OK. All right, so this is going to pop up on your screen. All right, it's going to pop up on your Mt4 screen, and you're going to see it. So what this means is, for this time period, the change that occurred during this time period. So I'm just going to go over and add. I'm going to add period. All right, I'm going to add period to my chart. I'm going to add period, so you can just go ahead then click the Control plus the Y key on your Mt4, and it's going to add these two lines. All right, let me just go click it out. Right, you can see it's added, it's out. Right, so like that. So this is the period. This period here shows a 1 day movement, a 1 day price movement. All right, this is the next day price movement, and in this current day, which is the 7th, and you can see that from that point on we had price then opening at this point. Then and just go ahead and change the color, all right, for that, so you can see clearly. All right, market opened here and then moved up a little bit and then moved back down. All right, so what we can understand, or what we can see here, that the daily price change is minus 0.34%. All right, it helps you to have a glance at what is also happening and where you are, and what also period, or what also price movement you are on the very current month. All right, so, or on the very current week, or on the very current day. All right, so if you're looking at taking a trend following system here, you don't want to be taking a long trade when you have this, say, at plus 30%. All right, you want to be understanding what levels, all right, price have moved in the past. All right, you don't want to be looking at this taking still a buy trade on plus 30%, because from that point on, you're going to understand that the next indicator which I'm going to show to you is going to give you reasons. All right, you don't want to be taking this kind of trade. You don't want to be adding long position, because definitely the ATR for that one is actually limited. All right, it's limited, and you're not going to be having price moving that much again for the current trading week, unless you want to have it trade a little bit down and then wait for the next trading week. All right, so you want to put this on the next trading week. But however, I would also consider the monthly range, or the monthly price movement. All right, you don't want to be having price moving too far in a month, and then you want to be taking long trades at the top. All right, there's definitely going to be some correction at one point of the market, and then you can expect that to happen before the next one then continues to the upside. So this will also help you to identify where you are and what next decision you want to be taking in any kind of market. All right, so this is I'm using the SOL. All right, I'm using the SOL for this one, and this one is going to also help you in any market, be it crypto, be it forex, and be it the stock market. It's going to help you identify what you are. So the next one I'm going to be sharing with you is the Atr Dashboard. All right, the Atr Dashboard, for this one here, it's a very useful indicator, and it's very good because it's going to give you the ATR. All right, so what's ATR? ATR is simply the average to range. All right, average to range. And what do you understand, or what do I mean by the average to range? All right, every trade, every pay, or every currency have an average to range. All right, you could be looking at this currency. All right, you could be looking at this currency having a true range of, let's say we have USD CHF. Okay, and we have it that the average to range in a daily time frame is 80 pips. Okay, 80 pips, 80 pips. All right, and you don't want to have it that price have so far opened, these gaps here are for a H1. All right, we are on a H1 time frame. Look at up here, we're on a H1, so each of these represent 1 day, 2 day. All right, so the second day, right, forgive my drawing there. All right, it's gonna be crazy, but you just have to understand that, please. All right, so this is the third day, this is the fourth day. All right, so for every separation, this is the period separator. It identifies, it shows me a day. All right, it gives me an information about a day. All right, so you have the USD JEP or the USD CHF. I'm so much in love with that pay. USD JPY, it's one of my favorite pays. All right, and you have it that it has a daily ATR of 80 pips. All right, what this means is that from the opening price to the high of the day and the low of the day is not supposed to exceed 80 pips. So if you're looking at taking a counter trend trade, this is also going to help you in also identifying the levels, all right, the areas where you want to start taking profit. All right, so if you have it that price have so far moved say 30% on the day, so we have a price that moved 30% on the day with the help of this, all right, with the help of this indicator here, daily change, you have it that price has moved so far, and with the help of the ATR indicator, which I'm going to show to you, you expect this to be have an 80% or 80 pips ATR. From this point on, you want to only take 50% or 50 pips down. 50 pips down first for your take profit 1, and 30 pips plus for your take profit 2. So in total, you're looking at 80 pips. All right, this is also how it helps you to point a target. And if you're looking at this as a stop loss, all right, it can also help you to place your stop loss. All right, say you have price have moved minus 30 pips or 30 pips to the opposite direction, and you want to go short from this point here based on your bias. All right, you can actually set a 50 pips or 55 pips stop loss. All right, and you're going to target the downside from that point 80 pips. All right, this has also helped you to identify areas where you want to put your stop loss. All right, you don't want to put your stop loss, say we don't want to use a structural stop loss. All right, you can go ahead and you want to use structural stop loss, you can go ahead and just put this one here for those kind of trade. All right, this is going to also help you in also identifying those areas you want to take targets and also where you want to put your stop loss. All right, let's just go ahead and add it into our chart and then let's see what it looks like. All right, under here we're going to have it here. So all this is on the channel. All right, just go ahead to the channel, subscribe to the Telegram channel there, and then you can just download it. All right, everything you want there is on the channel. So I'm going to drag it here to my chart, and this one here I'm going to do a little tweak, all right, on this one here. All right, but first I'm going to have to leave it the way it is so you guys can see the difference. I'm going to have to paste it. All right, I'm just clicked OK on it. All right, so you're going to be seeing a lot of in the dashboard. All right, you're going to be seeing lots of pays, Euro USD, Euro AUD, and the rest, everything. Right, it's going to be much on this one. You don't want to have this kind of dashboard on a particular currency pay. All right, you don't want to be having this in a particular currency pay. It's going to disrupt your chart. It's going to disturb your eyes. All right, you want to set this to only this. All right, so what I want to show to you now is I'm going to just have to set this to this very currency pay. All right, I'm going to have to go over here to the show only for the currency symbol. All right, you want to go over to here, show only for the currency symbol. All right, and you want to change this value to true. All right, you want to change this value to true like that, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. All right, you can see that at that point there you only have it for this very currency. All right, now say you don't want to have it shown on, we have it here the daily, we have the 4 hours, so you can anticipate that if, let's go over to a much smaller time frame. All right, you have the daily, all right, and this is 152. All right, you can then put up and then see. All right, 1521. So we are still not hitting our target. All right, from this point we can then continue taking long position because this is okay. We have taken, we have. So 152 is an average true range. 152 about this point here. All right, about this point here. So if I'm looking at taking a long trade from this point on, I could have also added this range 1600 and minus that down drop here. I could also add a little bit of positions there to continue to upside, maybe 50, 40. All right, this is going to be 500% move again from that point. All right, I can also have done that. All right, so this one also helps you to identify the true range of certain pays. All right, so this one now we're on the daily time frame, and when we're on the daily time frame, you can understand that the period here is going to be on a monthly. All right, so if you're on a daily, it's going to be on a monthly. If you're on a H4, it's going to be on a weekly for each of the period. And if you're on a H1, this is going to be on a daily. All right, so this is going to give you 1 day. If you're on the H4, this is going to give you 1 week. And if you're on the daily, this is going to give you 1 month. If you're on a weekly, this is going to give you 1 year. All right, the period separator is going to give you 1 year. All right. All right, so this also will help you in your trading journey as well. All right, the next one I'm going to be adding to you, I'm showing to you is, I'm going to be adding next the price alert. All right, say you have a tool that can tell you, or you have an area where you want to start making trade decisions, you can just go ahead and add it to your chart, and then this is going to inform you that price have gotten to this very target. All right, price have gotten to this very territory, and then you can then start setting up nicely, and then you will want to sit on your computer and then wait to take that trade decision actively. All right, so that also helps any trader in also taking the decision which he actually set up a plan to do so. All right, say you have a flag pattern and you don't want to put up a pending order. All right, you want to wait for price to break out that structure. All right, you can also set it that once price would break this environment here and break the previous high, you want to be alerted. All right, you want to be alerted here, so you can just go ahead and put up that one here. So I'm going to put it up here and show you how it works. All right, so I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to put it up as price alert. All right, price alert. All right, so you want to change this to true. All right, you want to change this to true. This is going to also send an email to you. All right, you want to change this to true because it's going to put up a push notification as well. All right, you want to click on OK. All right, so this is what it looks like. All right, this is what it looks like here. And for this example here, I'm going to show you an example here. I'm going to put up, say I want to put an indicator, say when price hits 251.86. all right, 251. I'm going to put up exactly. All right, you want to mark these things. All right, you want to mark all pop-up, email, and push. All right, 251.86. all right, let's just go ahead and wait. Just going to put that up. All right, let's see. All right, let's just wait a little while and then we'll see. All right, let me just go ahead on the more smaller time frame, say the 1 hour time frame. All right, I'm gonna go shift this down. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right. All right, price exactly. Didn't trigger that. Let me just go ahead and shift that a little bit to the upside. Now let's see. Just one more drop to downside. One more drop should be perfect. Come on, let's see one more drop. Okay. All right. I think that was too close. Let me just go ahead and put up when price below. Okay. 251.73. all right, so this is what it's going to look like. All right, you're going to get a notification like this. All right, so if you are actually on this window, the Atr, you're going to get a pop-up and you're going to want to go over to check and then see what also happened there. All right, that's going to give you an indication or alert that something has happened or price have gone above or below that time frame. All right, so next I'm going to be giving this one as a bonus, and I'm going to have to put up everything here. All right, so I know a lot of traders want to calculate their position size. All right, position size. What am I going to be taking? What size am I going to be taking on this trade? All right, should I go long? Should I go short? All right, you can't really understand or mix it up. All right, say you want to open a particular lot size and you don't know what lot size you should open based on your account size. All right, this is going to also help you to understand what risk you can also take. All right, what risk you can also take, and also what kind of position you can also take as well. All right, so I'm going to make it 5. All right, initially I was supposed to make this 3 on this video, but I'm going to make it 5. All right. Okay, so this one is Mt4 Low Side Calculator. All right, I'm going to drag it here. All right, I'm going to add it. Everything's going to be as it is, but for this one here, everything's going to be as it is. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and click that OK. All right, so this is what it looks like. All right, what it looks like here. And for this one here, as a trader, you want to know what to trade. All right, you understand the difference between the buy limit, stop limit, sell stop, and the rest. All right, so this one, I don't know what kind of lot size to take, but I want to see what my risk would look like. Say I want to take this trade on the market execution. All right, so I can go ahead, come here. You can also change this to stop limit market. All right, you can also change this to sell, buy, and the rest. All right, so you can change this to stop limit and also market. All right, I want to take this on a market execution. I want to see what is going to be my risk percentage like. All right, say I want to take a one standard lot for this one here, and I want to put my risk, say, up here, and I want to say that price should continue downward. All right, I want to put my risk up here 259.92. All right, so here I'm going to click on market. I'm not going to see, I can change this. All right, I'm going to put this on market. I'm going to put this on market. All right, that's going to calculate from that point or the market point there. All right, and I want to put my stop loss, so I'm going to have to change this from points to price. All right, you want to change this from points to price because we're working with price. All right, I'm going to put this 259.90. all right, I'm going to click enter on my chart or on this. All right, so you can see that this shows stop loss not valid because I'm putting it on a buy. All right, so I want to sell. All right, I want to sell here and I want to put my stop loss above the market price. All right, for a sell. All right, I'm going to go just change this to sell. I'm going to allow this to be at market and I'm going to put my stop loss on sell. All right, 259.90. all right, I'm going to go ahead and click enter. All right, so this is going to show me that my risk is going to be 9,070 pips or $70. All right, you're going to see that it's going to change. It's also changing with respect to market. All right, with respect to market, it's going to calculate that for you. All right, and you want to target, say you want to take initial targets of 230. all right, you want to take target of 230. I just go ahead and put up my target here, 230.00, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. All right, you can see that this have already done the job for us. All right, it has done the job for us by calculating our risk and also our reward. All right, so however the market is also dropping, this is going to also change. All right, and it shows you that you're going to be taking a 1:2.31 risk to reward trade. All right, it shows you that. All right, and that's very cool. All right, isn't that very wonderful? All right, you want to see that, and this is going to make this is going to add to your trading life. It's going to change the way you look at trading. All right, it's going to help you make decisions faster. All right, and then you're going to weigh it and then look at your account and then see if that can also carry. All right, okay, so let's just go ahead and look at another indicator here, which I also have on the list to give to you guys. And also we'll be looking at the next one here. We're looking at the risk calculator. All right, the risk calculator is also a good one, and it can also help and also improve any trader's life. All right, this one here, the input, you're going to tweak a little bit with the input. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and save this the way it is. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to go ahead and click this out. Also, once I click this, this is out. All right, it fills out. All right, this also is built on a window. All right, say I want to try this out, I can just go ahead and put up buy. All right, I want to cancel this. All right, I'll just go ahead and click buy. All right, automatically what this does is it calculates the risk for me. All right, but this is not going to make a lot of sense. All right, so you want to go adjust this indicator a little bit, risk calculator, and you want to change this to if true, account equity will be used instead. You want to change this to true, and if true, calculate separate risk on pips. All right, you want to change this, and also you want to go over to that and then click OK. All right, so this has calculated for me my risk in terms of position because I have not put up this. All right, so I'm going to go over to that indicator one more time and then change a lot of things. All right, I want to calculate my reward. All right, I'm going to go over and then add this calculate reward, and then I'm going to see that. Okay, beautiful. All right, we have the calculate reward as well. All right, and I'm going to shift this. I'm going to put my stop loss. Understand that when I'm not adding parameters here, everything is just showing me my total risk in maximum. All right, it's showing me what loss can this account take in maximum for this kind of position. All right, in maximum. All right, so when I go ahead and then add, all right, let me show you that. All right, this is that, and you can see that reward is unlimited. The risk is calculated at maximum. All right, so if I go ahead and add, let me just go ahead, delete this out, and then let me put up a sell. All right, I want to close this position. All right, and I want to put up a sell. All right, I don't have enough money to put up a sell. Why is that so? Okay, let's just reduce the lot size. All right, let's just reduce the lot size 0.10. All right, that's done with the sell. You can see that at that point, the risk here for sell now becomes unlimited, and the reward now has a value. All right, compared to what we had before when we were looking at a buy position. All right, so for this one, I'm going to put my stop loss up here, and let's go ahead and see what that will do. And you can see that now we have risk calculated here, which is going to be at 991 USD. And reward is still unlimited here, right? Reward is still unlimited. And this is going to look at also my equity. If this is going to drop out of my equity, this is going to take out of my equity 51.63% of my equity, because I am running on a 1,985. All right, so if this goes out of my equity, this is going to take out 51.68% out of my equity. All right, it's going to take out half of my equity because this is a $1,985 on my equity. All right, and also the target is unlimited here, so I can also leave this to run forever, and I can as well earn more than 24,900 for this one here if this runs forever. All right, so I'm going to put up a target now of my reward. I'm going to drag this a little bit down. All right, and I'm going to put that my target. All right, so this is my target now. Is going to be $1,825. All right, which is going to be 95% of my equity. All right, it's going to add 95%. So if I have 1,900 and I'm added about 95%, which is supposed to be about this, or 189 or 187, is going to be about this area. So this is going to add to my equity. So this is going to also help you to calculate your risk. All right, now you have open positions. All right, say you want to put up a pending order again for a next sell. Let's say we want to put a next sell somewhere down there. I'm going to put sell stop. All right, I'm going to put sell stop because we have the price. All right, we want to sell below the price. All right, so you're going to use sell stop. You want to sell below the price. All right, if you want to sell above the price, you're going to use sell limit. If you want to sell below the price, you're going to use sell stop. All right, I want to sell stop at 248.36. All right, I want to put my stop loss, say 260.50. All right, and I want to put my target at 230.00. All right, I've done that. I'm going to go ahead and click plus. All right, immediately I click on the plus, you're going to see that this risk here on the pending orders is going to calculate it. It's going to be calculated for me. All right, I'm going to have my risk on pending orders here. So I'm going to be having risk on pending orders to be 1214. Remember that this one was 991 because of the entry. All right, my entry was up here. This one entry is down here. So the difference in the two entries is going to also reflect in the pips as well, also with also the money. So with also the risk. So this is going to increase, the second trade is going to increase my risk, but this one here, since I did enter it above, all right, and further above, and as well, I'm going to be getting more pips down here. So the difference is definitely clear. All right, so for this one here, you're going to see that my risk is going to be calculated and also my reward is going to be calculated here. So this is going to be my pending order, and you're going to understand that if you would add 51% plus 63%, all right, let's just go ahead and bring up our calculator. And then let's see. All right, let's go ahead, bring up calculator. And then, okay. All right, let's bring up a calculator and then let's see what's going on. So if we're adding up 52.81 plus 64.69. If you're looking at the total risk, you are going to be seeing that this exceeds the total 100% of your equity. You're going to blow this account. All right, it gives you an idea that you don't want to be doing such crazy things. All right, this is way above you. All right, it gives you. So if I'm having this position open, all right, and let's say I go over to another pay, I then open, let's say 0.0, let's say 0.05, and I put up another sale. All right, and I put up risk up here a little bit. All right, we're looking at, and I put up target here. All right, let's just go ahead and open many positions so you guys can also see this. I want to open another one with the Atr as well. I'm going to open Atr. I'm going to sell Atr 0.5. I'm going to sell Atr here. All right, and I'm going to put up a little risk here. Right, I'm going to take target here. All right, let's just go back to our indicator and see what our indicator shows to us. All right, so our indicator now have also shown us the total positions we have. All right, we also have one pending order here. All right, we also have one pending order there, and that's why it's on pending. All right, now this actually shows me that I am risk open a total of 1,500, which is about 83% of my equity. All right, should all these positions hit stop loss, I'm not going to not adding the open position here which have not been triggered. So if this becomes triggered, and we also have it that more positions are going to risk, and this is going to come over to here, and then we're going to add up to 1,200 plus 1,500. I'm going to have a total of 2,700 risk. Does it make sense? So it helps you when you're looking at your chart and you're looking at your risk, all right, in terms of risk to reward, you're going to be having an idea why you should not add more positions to your existing positions as to what risk you're going to be exposed to. All right. So say we have this going in profit, and we're going to adjust this a little bit. All right, say we have it, we had too much on risk. We want to put up a risk here. We just want to reduce our risk here. Let's say we reduce our risk there. You can see that this is also going to reflect on this. All right, because our soul now, which is going to be our trade, which we just reduced the risk now, is going to also come in here. All right, if we had this soul coming in a direction and we started making, say, plus 300 or plus $700, all right, and we shift this stop loss to here, this is going to be on a risk free. So this soul is going to be on a minus 600. All right, if we are good, if you're all right from this point on, without shift our stop loss to somewhere around here, that will be calculated for us, and this is going to be on minus. All right, so the total of this now is going to be looking just like this. On the total, it's going to be 487 plus 28 minus 600, assuming this has, or shifting the stop loss to that area there gives us a $600 profit locked in. So this is going to be, we're going to be on minus $93 for this one here for our total risk, because it's going to take out what we've locked in already on the sold and then subtract it from what we have as open positions on the ETH USD and also the other USD. Also calculating separately what we also have on the risk in terms of this one here on our pending orders here as well. All right, you can just go over to the channel and then download all these indicators. It's going to also help in your trading life, and understand that this, unlike other indicators, are not lagging. It puts you up into speed or to know what you're doing, and also puts you on the right track, and also will improve your trading life. See you next time. It's good. Michael here from GW Pro Trading Community. I love you all and remain blessed.